From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for a little Sunday afternoon racing. We are going to go super speedway racing, as a matter of fact, as these drivers start to load in here for the Outcast Racing League. We're going to have some fun at Talladega, and they're going to have their hands full. These cars absolutely huge bursts of speed, and the drive line is pretty much as anyone would expect. For the super speedway, and Talladega is always a ton of fun. Daniel Solo is going to be your pole sitter today. The 00 is going to have Al Reed to the outside. KCD's back in the mix, and Mike Killingbeck in the number 70 in row number 2. Tuescu is going to have Sean Langton to his outside. Matt Redford back in the mix with Christopher in the 99 to his outside. Wyborn, and of course Parker Hamilton there in row number 5. Josh Bromfield and Jeff Myers there in that one. Row number 6, moving on down. Row 7 is going to be Anthony Garland, Wayne Garland. Reed Sanders in the number 5 is going to have Mike in the 13. Back there in row number 8, James Garland in the 37. It's going to have Alaric in the number 10. Chappie and Andrew Schroeder out there as well. And that was row number 9. Now row number 10 with Austin Chappie and Andrew Schroeder. Reminder, Nerds Do Nerd Things tonight. Bottom of your screen. Make sure you check that out. It's going to be about 9:30 Eastern when that race happens. So we look forward to seeing that. These drivers are ready to go. Here's going to be your race information. Outcast Racing League Cup Series, 70 laps for the drivers, 55% on the fuel cycle, 4 sets of tires, 1 fast repair, and 2 attempts at a green one checker. Track temperatures at 99 degrees and 78 degrees Fahrenheit on the air temperature. 56% humidity, partly cloudy skies will show some grip. Wind is very calm, so that's going to be an absolute dream of a race. So you can't ask for less shakeup. So a lot of these drivers are going to have to deal with their own handling, and everything else they're going to be taken care of. So it's going to be interesting to see. So Daniel in the 00, I guess rocking a 13 on his paint scheme. Maybe forgot to change his paint out there. Hopefully he can get that fixed before the next race. That would be absolutely fantastic. Al Reed's going to be there to the outside. We have a 13 in the field. That's the reason why I say anything at all is what we're going to have to take a look at. So I load in and do trading paints twice. So for those who ever ask if I make sure things are taken care of, well, I try to make sure that I do. Super Speedway Racing for the field as they continue to roll. Thank you to Dan's giving us some love out there. Appreciate for the 3 months out there, Dance. Much love to you. Thank you. Come on, he says out there. Appreciate you very much on the old Twitch channel. 310 stars from James Mandarin out there on the old Facebook platform. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for that as well. Matt Swope, thank you for the like. George Shield, thank you for the like. James, thank you for the like. And, of course, all the shares over there. Thank you to everybody out there tuning in. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. And, man, oh, man. Pace car's going to be in. Look at that long straightaway. The start-finish line about 100 yards past, 100 feet past the pit road exit. So that's going to play a factor when it comes to getting in and off pit road and where people are going to lead laps and where the cycles go. There is the strongest arm in all of iRacing. Green flag's going to wave. And as they do, sounds of iRacing coming right at you. Early going, everybody ready to rock and roll. Al Reed took over the lead. Killingback's going to be in second. Twisku's going to be in third. Langton in fourth. Daniel Solo back at fifth now. I think we're missing a teammate for our double lot as they continue to roll down the straightaway 2 of 70. Continue to move. Broken up into 2 packs now. There's the 66 of Stephen Parker Hamilton. Little stacking pennies with Corey LaJoy paint scheme. I do like it. Anthony Garland back here. And you're going to notice some things on the old cars out there. The 81, the 12. Both of those drivers running something very clever for Wayne as Wayne is eating some ice cream. And they're calling it Wayne Hub is what they're calling it. Absolutely hilarious. I enjoy it. There's the 65 of Jeff Myers. They're just going to crack me up. That's what's going to happen. So Austin Sheffy in the 45. He's got a good run right now, and he's got the 5 of Sanders with him. We do have some driver cams today, and we'll kind of ride along with those drivers and make sure that we've got them taken care of. Here's Anthony Garland. I'm sorry, that's not Anthony Garland. That's Josh Bromfield. I clicked on the wrong number. Bromfield there, and at number 12, he's going to be trying to have a good old-fashioned select fest with the racetrack today as they continue to move. Parker Hamilton currently runs the fastest lap so far, 50.24, and we'll see how that works. About 3 seconds separate the second pack from the third. Right in front of him, it's going to be Anthony Garland in the 81. He rolls his corner, tries to have a good old race himself. So we'll see what they're going to be able to do here as this race progresses, and when it comes to where these cars are going to be fast at. They'll get into the corners and do what they can. Strong look for these drivers as we'll see who's going to be able to. Oh, you see the big check up in front of the 81 here, 45 getting into the corner. They're trying to collect their thoughts, but if you can hear it, you can hear the marbles and the actual car kind of scraping here. So we'll see what they're going to be able to do here as they continue to progress. Good run for the drivers. There is Mr. Garland giving a big old wave to everybody, one-handing it, freewheeling it out there. Big old appreciation to him. All right, let's go back to the main screen. Taking a look at what we have here. Al Reed is going to be out front. We watched Al Reed give an interview on TikTok the other day, and I laughed. So if you haven't checked it out, he's tagged me in it. So get out there and go take a look at him. BODDAH, I think is what it is. But you'll be able to see what I'm tagged in, I believe, on TikTok. Absolutely hilarious. It was a great interview. Hopefully he gives us, if he finishes inside the top 3, he gives us one of those today. He finished third in his race the other day in another Cup Series, and it was pretty awesome to see. Killingback into 70 right behind. Right now, clean racing so far. 19 drivers in the field. The 20th driver, Andrew Schroeder, he's going to be out of the race. He's marked as the 48. He might be back here running the numbers for everybody, making sure that we're all good. A ton of fun. Killingback in that second spot, looking pretty darn good. We'll keep it on exciting for a moment. I know that my little miss needed something from me, so I'm going to make sure that we take care of her for a moment. So, folks, I'm going to go radio silent for a moment, but we'll keep up with the drivers and what they're doing. Thank you to everybody out there doing what you do. You're all killing it and having fun, and I like it. Yeah, we like it. We like it. At least we're trying to like it. Let's see. Oh, Rob Van Ness gave us a share. I want to hit that real quick, and he gave us a like as well. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you very much. Mr. Robert Van Nest. Please keep killing it out there. You're all amazing. 7 of 70. They're going to roll it, and I am, of course, like I said, going to go radio silent for a moment. Single file race been looking pretty darn good as Al Reed still out front has led pretty much almost every lap so far. We're following along with Solo there. He's in and out of the race there for a moment. Kind of blinked on my end. I don't know if he's blinking on their end, so we just bear that in mind. Let's see what happens. Al Reed out front. There's Kellingbeck, Tuiscu in third. As into the sixth machine rolls the corner. Wyborn to the 71 back here. I'm sorry, Wyborn to the 62 behind the 71. Christopher rolls that 99, doing a decent job of holding on, having a good old-fashioned again. I call it slugfest with the racetrack. That's pretty much what we see. Caution's going to come out for the first time, so they're going to stack everybody back up. And we'll take a look at what happens. I am going to pull the points up. I want to see what's going on with that as well. Currently, Sean Langton leads in points, 374 over Josh Bromfield's 331. Al Reed, who is season 1 champion here for the series, is going to find himself in third in points. He's still without a win in the series, so we possibly might see what's going to happen there. Let's go 99, Brandon McCannon out there. Good to see you, Brandon. Appreciate you very much. All right, caution comes out for the first time. Caution's brought to you by these guys. All right. Something happened to Reed Sanders on lap 7. We'll take a look at that here in a second. Here's a little far chase view for the 37. He has the 10 to the outside. Ooh. Put the 10 into the 37 there. That was Lyric Loathi. One more time here, quarter speed. The 10 came down. 37 kind of came up a little bit, but that was more on the 10 than anybody else. And let's see what happened to Reed Sanders on lap 7. Something happening with the 5. He might have lost the draft. Maybe I just had to pull over, and I think he jumped to pits. So he ended his race there. So we'll see if he's going to be back on the racetrack or if he decided that he's going to be out. It looks like, according to the relative, he is going to be out of the race. 99 comes to pit road. Actually, they all come to pit road. 11 of 70 for the first caution of the race. Nerds doing their things. You can check out the podcasts on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the fantastic podcast platforms. Google Podcast as well. They have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page. Just look up Nerds Doing Nerds Things, NDNT, and you catch some good nerdy things out there. We love it. Fuel for the drivers. They come in as they were about halfway to their fuel cycle, and about 22 to 28 laps, I do believe, is what they're going to be able to run. So about 3 good pit stops for the drivers. I'm sorry, at least 2 more pit stops for the drivers as we start looking towards the end of this race. Quite possibly 1 for a splash and go. We'll see. As 11 is completed under caution. Only 3 caution laps for the series. So we'll be able to see what they're going to do, what they're going to be able to do here. Good run, good fun. So far, so good for everybody. Looking over the platform. If you're out there watching on the old YouTube platform, please give it a big old like. That helps the YouTube algorithm. Same when it comes to Facebook as well. Give us a big old like out there if you don't mind. And of course, give us a follow on the platforms. We are 3,532 followers of our goal of 4,000. So fantastic job, folks. Y'all are killing it out there. And of course, I have 310 of our 1,000 stars on Facebook. Thank you so much. And if you have an opportunity, you can subscribe, get access to one of those fantastic platforms out there. On YouTube, you get a subscriber only area that we're going to try to do more with, and of course, hit the link for Patreon to be able to support there as well. Some tiers and some stuff like that that we like. Lots of ways to support us. You can also hit the link in the description for my It's Signature Photography and Printing Square Site store. That's where I host all of my stuff. You can get in there, buy yourself a t-shirt, buy yourself a hat. I'd appreciate you if you did it, because, you know, wear my merch. My merch is cool. I like it. Al Reed is going to be your race leader. He wins the race off pit road. Killingbeck will be second. Daniel Solo will be third. Langton will be fourth. Matt Redford back here in fifth. Twisku will be sixth on the restart here on the outside. Redford will pull that inside line with those drivers. Al Reed electing the high line here on the restart. Will have a good restart. If he has a good restart, he'll be able to pull down in front of Killingbeck, and they'll be able to work together again as the 3 and the 70. Pretty darn fantastic side by side there. Mike Killingbeck, no stranger to having fast cars. It's good to see the field pretty stacked up today for the Super Speedway. Next week, they're going to be at Watkins Glen, and I love that racetrack. It's a ton of fun. Tonight, 30 laps around the famed Daytona road course. They're going to run the Legacy Daytona road course, and not the one with the change of the front chicane for NASCAR. So we'll be able to watch some good racing there. I like the Daytona road course. It's fun. It's really fun. International Horseshoe gives everybody some fits, that's for sure. Redford in the 5, Twisku in 6. Let's right along with Bromfield here. Go to his cockpit view. On the restart here, it lays back just a little bit here. On board with the number 12. Not only has he's got a stone cold look to his iRacing credit here, but look at that. Solid look, like he's a sim racer, and then on his camera, solid look on his at least he spoke. So we know he's okay. His camera's not frozen. He's going to get up into the field a little bit here, give himself a little bit of extra room. And we'll let him pitter patter. Let's get at her. Start restart zone right there. Green flag waves. He's going to drop in behind the 81. I think the 81 is playing protection right now for the 12 because he's second in points. We know he's going to need a good race, maybe even a win here to really put a dent into what's going on with that first place line. You see that traffic kind of get a little single file from the high line. Reed took over the lead. Killingbeck's going to be right behind him. Twisku looks like he's going around solo at the moment. Run for the driver. That second group just looks to kind of keep their patience here. Maybe save that extra lap of fuel, get themselves in and out of pit road pretty quickly. 376, 771, 99, 45, 62. And Daniel falling back to the back end here. Ooh, in and out. We want to make sure we watch him. Maybe, hopefully his connection's going to be good. Should be solid. He's a very fast driver. Very good at what he does. Going to drop back to 13th now as Mike and Casey Dees go around. So Daniel's going to pick up the tail end of that line right now as the 10 of Alaric Oathi gets himself in the mix. James Garland back here had to take his fast repair. So this little 5-car pack is just going to try to be as patient as possible. Wayne Garland, the man of the hour. He's got some out squares, and I had to reload his paint because it wasn't showing up for me. I'm digging. Looks like the back end of the car's already wrecked. I'm not quite sure. Ouch squares on the front. Ouch on the backs. I like the Band-Aid look. That's awesome.
Well, 5-car pack trying to catch back up to this big old field up here. 5 seconds back is that second group. Right now, they're rolling. It's like Liborn here in the 62, able to pick back up some pace to the back of the 45 of Austin Shappy. He's got the Hannah Montana look going on there for that Toyota. They are running some funny paint schemes today, and I'm laughing hysterically. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of nice. Nice to see the sense of humor out there and the enjoyment they have. Outcast Racing League every Sunday afternoon. We'll be back for some more racing next Sunday morning, depending on where you're at. It's about 1 p.m. Central, or 1 p.m. Eastern for the Chop Shop Cup Series. They're gonna get back in the mix. We'll be triple duty it back up next week. We'll be excited to have that. 17 of 70 as they continue to work. Had to make the Little Miss some fish sticks. So, folks, here in a moment, I'll have to go back up and check the air fryer for us so that we'll make sure that that's good to go, because we'll make sure they're good to go. Chris runs the fastest lap of the race, a 49.74 for the 99. As he soaks up the draft here. It's a pretty darn phenomenal job of being able to keep it low. He's going to roll that corner. He's going to be right there behind the 71. They're going to keep it single file and take it all the way to the end. I think that's going to be a big situation here. You gotta. If they don't keep it single file, you can find yourself into some heavy situations. Al Reed in the number 3 out front is Mike coming back. And speaking of fish sticks, I think I hear a timer. So I'll be right back. I promise. Fish sticks are settled. We're good to go. So look at what's going on right there with Wyborn. That group has picked itself back up. 13 drivers there. As we see Casey Eastwood high back there in 12th. He's going to be dropping back in behind the 13, so the 0-0 right behind. Solo's trying to hold on. And that second group, who was 5 seconds back, well, they're still 5 seconds back, so that means they're able to keep pace and hold on to that pace. Myers right behind there at third in line. He's going to be in 16th at the moment. And a big pace, 4.8 to the back of the field. Right now, Al Reed out front, 24 of 70. As they start to pick away some laps. Third of the way through the race, and it's been a pretty clean one, other than that one incident we saw with James Garland. James and Alaric away. They're going to be very cautious of their cars, I do think, as they go forward again. One fast repair here, and that's a pretty big deal. KCD's picking up some of that speed again, rolling high out of the corner. And does carry down to the back straightaway into 3 and 4, and then to the front straightaway into the Pliable area. Runs a little bit higher, be able to try to carry some of that extra speed. Maybe putting the nose out there just to see what he can do. He's going to be there to the back bumper with 13. Cockpit view for 28. We take a look. That low line. 13 there. Pulls that corner. Below the yellow line, but he's not advancing himself. So he's going to 28 goes up high a little bit right there. Double lot behind. Checks up a little bit. 9-inch nails logo on the back of 13. I like it. I do like it. Reed up here, he is leading 1, 2, 3, not really separating anything. Sean Langton there in that 7 car, trying to find himself some good pace. As Redford in 71, trying to get another win for the series. So he carries 5th place pretty nicely, very comfortable. Christopher right behind in the 99. 26 of 70, pretty clean, quick race so far as they've continued to carry pace. And we'll see where they're going to be. Right now, they're about 15 laps on their pit cycle. Looking at 11 and about another lap and a half of pit, or of pace. And so roughly about, I would say, maybe 15, 16 laps, but realistically, they're about 12 or 13 laps of green flag racing, getting through the gears and getting up to speed. Austin Chappie in the 7th here. Finds the back bumper of the 99, and no doubt it's going to help push him back forward. We'll see if any side drafting is going to be something to be had here early on, or if we're just going to keep it single file. I think that's not a bad idea. The Wayne Hub, the topic of everybody's conversation today. There's the 37 running one of those. The no-no squares on the 84 in front of him. Jeff Myers doing a great job of holding on to what he has got going on. 2089 on that. As you see Bromfield right in front of he as they try to close down some of that pace. Right now, Garland and Bromfield 4.9 back, and we're seeing Casey Deese and Daniel Solo. They're going to be 2x2 right now. They've lost some of that pace, but in front of them, a lot of these drivers starting to find their separation. Chappie has about a half second, well, 0.3 of a second gap between he and Wyborn behind him, so Wyborn's going to have to play some catch-up here. He's going to get in that draft, and you can see how quickly they can soak back up that time. Mike in the 13 behind pulls that race line 28 to 13 together here to find some extra pace. They got about a second before they can catch back up. So the 28 and the 00 will have to roll their corners pretty smoothly here to be able to catch back up to the back of the 10. I'm sorry, the back of the 13. Right now, 1.4 seconds the gap between KCDs into the 13 here. Anthony Garland and company, that second company, starting to catch up to Deason Solo. So that second group looking pretty promising. 81 of the 12. They need a little bit more speed. That third car in line needs to be pretty much right there in that bubble area of the 12 in order to make this pack go a little bit faster. Because right now they're losing time to Al Reed and Mike Killingbeck. You see that group really buttoning up. Killingbeck to the back bumper of the 3. Does look like the 6 of Tuisku rolling right where he needs to. A little closer to the back of the 60 than what we see some of the cars in the back in that back group. Right now, the 28 and the 13 catching back up to the 13 just a little bit that lap, but from 1.4 back to 1.3 back. But pretty quickly out of the straightaway, going to lose some of that ground, and so now they're going to be 4 seconds back and about 2.1 back as that goes. Garland and company coming to pit road. Myers in as well. Want to take a look and make sure everybody was able to make it in just fine. As 31 of 70 is being completed, so the green flag pit stops. Look at about 20 laps so far. And they will look at their own pit strategy. Al Reed, Mike Killingbeck, Robert Tuisku, Sean Langton, and Matt Redford's going to be your top 5 as the first takers on the green flag pit stop. Got to work their corner now and maybe try to make this one pit stop race as 31's being completed. So not a 1 pit stop, a 2 pit stop race. So they'll have to think about that as well. Al Reed out front. Doing a decent job. If you've not seen Al Reed's inside of his car, you see down to the bottom right of your screen there. That's Al Reed's significant other. She absolutely loves racing, and she likes to ride along with the fam as well. 65, gonna go another lap down there. Jeff Myers in the 65, actually a lap down now. We'll see Wayne Garland in front of your race leader as the green flag pit stops pull themselves together. 84 is going to pull the corner here. Might be able to soak up some of that draft. As the 3, Larry Oathie into pit road. 3 is going to have to pick a line here. Coming to pit road. He's going to come to pit road this time by. 84 is going to be low. 7 is going to stay up high. It's 84, I think, had a pit road speeding penalty. So did James Garland. He comes back to pit road as well. As we see some of these drivers try to change some pace. There's Bromfield and Anthony Garland coming back around. Al Reed, Tuisku, Mike Killingbeck, Daniel Solo, and Casey Dees. They're going to be still on the lead lap. They have to get to pit road nice and easy. 71 behind the 7 here. Sean Langton leading as Matt Redford rolls the corner. 99 is going to be in third. 33 of 70. Shappy's going to be in 4th. Wyborn in 5th. Looks like Stephen Parker Hamilton's going to be in that 66. We're going to see if they're going to come to pit road here. This is it's a kind of a do or die situation. Langton, of course, trying to lead in points, is going to drop into pit road. It's going to be heavy on the speed. Watch him fan out. Trying to get down to speed, and they're going to do so. Ooh, 99 had a heavy brakes, and then does look like somebody got into him there. Maybe give him a little bit of an extra bump. 37 coming off pit road. Sean Langton in. Al Reed's going to, caution's going to come out here. Casey Deese involved. He's going to be turned on the back, on the turn 2 exit. So is the 37. 37 of the 28. Trying to brake and hold on there. I'm not quite sure what happened. We'll have to go back and take a look. So second caution comes out. 84 roll time. Second caution. I think the 28 did something there. I'm not sure what happened there. Let me take a look. He came off of pit road with a huge run of speed here. Tried to stay on the flat, a little at the racetrack. Not quite sure. And then James Garland was trying to stop. Oh, actually, let's see what happened to James here. James was rolling out of pit road here. He had to brake. He was trying to stop. Casey was in the middle of all that right there. So it happens. James Garland is going to have some significant nose damage now. Was going to be your lucky dog. That's not going to be able to happen now. So Casey Deese is going to be here as well. So Wayne should be your lucky dog. I do believe either that or Jeff Myers will be your lucky dog. I think Jeff is going to be your lucky dog. He's going to come in for fuel here as Mike comes in as well. Solo comes in, Bromfield in, Garland's going to be in again, Jeff Myers is going to be in, Casey Deese back into pit road as well. So those are the drivers. Redford is your race leader. Christopher is going to be in second, Wyborn in third, Langton in fourth, Parker Hamilton in fifth, Austin Shappy's going to be in sixth, and then Al Reed's going to be in seventh. So Al Reed through the pit stops is going to try to take back over the lead, but caution comes out. Cautions do happen. Sometimes they happen at the most inopportune times, and we do get to see that. So we love it. Appreciate it. Thank you to everybody out there for tuning in on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Make sure that you do the like and follows. And see, it's a great way to support not only the stream, but all of that. And also get the chats out there. We want to make sure that the chat's viable and everybody has a good time. 35 of 70, halfway through it. Only the second caution today. It's been a very clean race today. Very clean race. Alrighty. Big thank you to all the folks out there for tuning in. You're all amazing. Anthony Garland back here in 12th. Still up a spot. Wayne back here. He's going to be looking for... He had to come in and take a penalty. So he's going to be a lap down because of that. Casey Deese is coming back around off the pit road. Exited pit road a little better, a little more clean that time. Does happen, folks. Sometimes you just hit the flat of it, and it just happens, and there's just not much you can do about it. Redford, Christopher, Wyborn, Langton, Parker, Hamilton, Austin, Al Reed, Killingback, Tuisku, Luathi, and then Daniel in the double latch. It's going to be there. 81 of Anthony Garland in 12th. The restart here. Durfee, Bromfield, Myers, Deese, Wayne, and James back there as well. Sanders and Schroeder out of the race. Good times, good times, good times. Make sure you tune in tonight for the Nerds Doing not Nerds Doing Nerd Things. Man, the No Toad Racing League. It's a long day today, folks. The No Toad Racing League tonight. Catch the action for the Daytona Road Course. It's going to be a ton of fun. Redford, Christopher, Sean Langton, Wyborn, Austin Shappy inside the top 5. Parker Hamilton, Killingback, Al Reed, Luathi, and Robert Tuisku. It's going to be your top 10. Where do they go and how do they do it? That's the big key here. Pace car should be in this lap. And he'll cycle back around. Enjoy every moment of it. Green flag once again. Redford with a good restart. It's going to have an opportunity here. See the 99 behind him. Wyborn in the 62. Sean Langton trying to work the outside lane. Now we're seeing 2x2 racing as they come down the back straightaway. 37 of 70. They had a pit strategy. Well, it's kind of out the window. So at least one more pit stop for the drivers. And we'll see just where they're going to be able to push this one and how they're going to be able to do so. Redford. Oh, somebody wrecking down low there. Somebody into pit road. That was Killing back into pit road there. He got sent to pit road. And here's how he got sent to pit road. The sixth, the Tuisku. I want to look at that one more time. Hold on real quick. There's an hour rate. Everybody was low there. And Killingbeck was trying to get himself into pit lane there. 70's going to come around. Back on the racetrack. It's going to be pretty close to a lap down here. It was just a whole lot of congestion that went wrong. Redford leads. Al Reed has rebounded right behind the 66 here. Going to give big shove to Parker Hamilton. Alaric Oathie in the number 10 car. Killingbeck was the driver there that was working very well with Al Reed. We'll have to see if something shakes up here. If he can stay on the lead lap before a caution comes out. If a caution comes out, then that might be a situation. 71, 99, Wyborn in the 62, right behind Austin Shappy in the 45. So Redford trying to lead here. Christopher in that second spot. Right along with Chris. See what he's trying to do here to the 71. But now trying to keep it as clean as possible. Anthony Garland in that second group. Trying to pull the high side as well. Christopher one more time on the back straightaway to the back bumper of the 71 here. Look behind Bromfield here as Garland is in front of him. That is congestion at its finest. 12 to the back bumper of the 81. A big move. Tuisku comes down. He's going to spin around here. And caution will come out. That'll save That was going to save Killingbeck's race there. And I think Mike is now going to be a lap down, or maybe 2 laps down. He's on pit road at the moment. Caution for the third time. He's going to come around and meet up on pit road. We're going to take a look at what happened for the third time. bar chase for this one. 6th of Tuisku had a run with the 37. Mike's down low. 37's clear. And a little wiggle from the 13, but the 6 was kind of pinched down there just a little bit, trying to pull the draft. A good save. Still going to be on the lead lap, so his race is still looking solid here. Killingbeck would have been able to be on the lead lap there, but I think he had to come in and serve a penalty. He did. Because of him being forced down pit road, he had a pit road speeding penalty, and just unfortunate. So Wayne Garland should be your lucky dog here. He should get his lap back pretty darn quickly here. So he'll be able to fight for a win. As long as nobody touches him during the pace laps, he'll be good. Well, everybody's coming to pit road. James is coming to pit road. I would have, if the drivers are coming to pit road, I probably would have stayed out if I were James. Mike Killingbeck is going to stay out. He's going to take a free pass here, so he'll have an opportunity. So Wayne will be your lucky dog. He'll come around. He'll take that free pass. Mike Killingbeck will pace with the pace car here for a moment. Actually, they're going to let him go. Christopher is going to be your race leader. He comes off the pit road faster than everybody else. Hopefully he didn't goose it too much. Wyborn's going to be in second. Redford in third. Al Reed's going to be fourth. Parker Hamilton fifth. Austin Chappie sixth. Solo's going to be seventh. Langton eighth. Durfee's going to be ninth. Loethy in 10th. These drivers get back into the mix. Tuisku get a little bit of his damage repaired there, so good to see, and maybe getting some tires taken care of as well. When you spin out, that's just it's kind of rough for you. Myers is going to come around, so James and Mike Killingbeck, both of those drivers are going to be looking for a little bit of extra sauce going on here. It does look like the 37 did have his fast repair still there, so he's able to take that, get that nose fixed. Big situations there to help out. Bromfield's going to be in 12th. Bromfield needing a win here, or to have the strategy for a win. They still have a green flag pit stop ahead of them. That is something that you do need to, if you could recognize, they are not done with the pit stops. If their pit stops are 20 laps, if they're going to only get 20 laps of fuel, then they're going to have to come back in at least one more time, at least around 63, or maybe split the difference if they've got some drivers working together to be able to get that speed back. So we'll see what happens here. If a group is going to be able to make that work. 99 is going to elect the high lane on the restart here. As they come back around, they'll have about 25 laps to go when we go back to green flag racing for the Outcast Racing League. It says established 2022 up here, but technically it's 2021. They're going to send me a new logo whenever that gets taken care of. So, but they got a new logo up there, and I kind of dig it. All right, one more lap around. Pace car's going to be doing their thing. Thank you to all the folks out there. I'm going to play the 2 commercials that I got for the time being. I'll be right back.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
So a change of scenarios here. Beck is going to be 2 laps down. He had to drop to the tail end of the field here. Not quite sure why. Should have been released by the pace car, but that didn't happen. So I don't know. iRacing is confusing sometimes. 99, 62, 371, 66, 45. And man, oh man. Big pushes of speed and a whole lot of fun. Interesting take on the race lines here for the drivers, and we'll see what's going to happen, especially over the next 25 laps. As things are going to get buttoned up. Christopher out front on the high side. Pace car is going to dive in here, and we're going to go to it. This is a pitter-patter, let's get at her moment. As I like it. There he is, the man. You can hear the crowd behind him. Very softly. Green flag, we're going. Full send. Different line for Christopher. He's going to drop in. Al Reed's going to side draft to 62 Wyborn here for a moment. Maybe try to pull that line. How close he's going to be able to get there. Side by side, the 3 and the 62. Wyborn almost pushes the 3 up the track. The 3 almost pushes him off the track. Look at that air he's getting. 99 out front. Chris is having a day. 62 drops into the corner. 3 still might be able to pull some of that line. 71 of Redford still on the back bumper of the 62 here. And if I am the 99, I'm wanting to pull one of those drivers right now. Maybe try to control the lane here a little bit. 62 up the racetrack just a little bit there in that second and third lane. 71 almost had his nose cleared behind. Redford there to the back bumper of the 62. 3 up on the high side. Side draft special. They're going to bump here as the 62 and the 3 look to connect for a moment. 99 very clear on that lane. He might be able to try to control some of this here. Right now, the 7 of Langton trying to get to the back bumper of Al Reed. Give him a big shove. Toyota behind that Chevy. Reed needed some help there. Needed a lot of it. Right now, Loethi slides in front of the 00. Says, I'm clear. There goes the 28. He's rolling. Wyborn in second. Al Reed battling back to the outside of Matt Redford. Langton trying to control the lane. Right behind Casey Deason, the 28. The flat nose of a Ford. It's not a bad idea to get up there and shove any one of these cars. Get an outside line rolling. You could be faster on the high side here if you're organized. That's the big factor here. You can have a little 3-car pack and still be organized. Right now, Christopher, 24 laps to go. And he's going to be looking to try to control what he can. 3 up high. He's going to let some drivers go. So Al Reed pull high there to get right back in the mix. He's got to come to pit road here. So he's going to get into the braking zone. Ooh. Very close. Caution comes out. Al Reed on pit road. Casey Deese involved. And so is Stephen Parker Hamilton. Something going on there in front of him. Let's go take a look at what happened. 7 of Langton to the high side. Casey Deese was there as well. There's the 62 and the 66. Bar chase. Bar chase. Here's the look. Al Reed got out of it. He wanted to come to pit road. As he was coming to pit road, hopefully he got down to pit road speed. 28 wasn't clear. 13 into the 28 there. Slow this down. Let's kind of deduce this for a moment. And we'll go to the 66. That's Stephen Parker Hamilton right here. Yeah, 28 comes down to the end of the 66 there. Wasn't clear. 13, nowhere to go. Takes a nose full. 66 still not able to hold off. Dang, oh dang. Maybe the spotter said he was clear. I don't know. Christopher coming to pit road. And a good idea to top off the fuel here for everybody. I'm not even wanting tires. I want to be full of fuel. Loethi's going to stay out. So he should be good on fuel. It does look like Anthony Garland, Jeff Myers, Bromfield, all good on fuel as well. They keep it on 42, or I don't know. They may not be good on fuel. Wayne Garland keep it on 42. It means they have to go to 62, which is about 10 laps short on fuel, I do believe. 22 laps to go with 2 pace laps. I would think that these drivers are going to be able to try to make that work. James Garland is your lucky dog. He's going to come around, be back on the lead lap. Mike Kelleybeck would be looking at the same situation here. He's going to be down low. He should have had, Mike should be a lap down. That didn't happen. So Al Reed leaving in and out of pit road, getting fuel. KCD's coming off of pit road as well. Tuisku's going to be there. I don't know if Al Reed got a pit road speeding penalty when he came to pit road. Not quite sure what speed he was at there. I do wish that iRacing and SDK in working together would give me something that, like, if a driver gets a black flag, I would love to be able to know that and know for what. Those kinds of things. Just the little things. I know they've been going at it for a long time, and those are just, I wouldn't say they're complaints of mine. They're just things that I would like to be able to see. Good things. Good situations. Oathey looks like he hit the curb at the local 7-Eleven right there, as the dent in the front of that nose might be good for pushing. I don't know about leading, but we'll see. Full send moments coming up. Gonna pause for a hydrate break. If you haven't done so, folks, get out there and hydrate, because you're all amazing. That's what you should do. Oh, helicopter award, because it's Talladega. It's Talladega. Yeah, I did it. Don't demonetize me, their stuff. Well, now that we have clear throats and all the drinks are next to us, it's going to be the 10 and the 99. First and second row there. Solo's going to be there in third. Wyborn in fourth. Langton, Tuisku, Reed, Parker, Hamilton, Anthony Garland, and Myers out there in the 65. Bromfield, Garland, Wayne in the 84 there. Kelleybeck, the only driver off the lead lap at the moment. 2 Fords on the inside, 4 to the outside, Fords in the top 3, then 2 Toyotas. First Chevy's going to be in 6th and 7th. Toyota of Anthony Garland. Then we're going to have two Chevys in 9th and 10th. Ford, Toyota, Ford, Chevy to 15th. And these drivers. Fourth caution of the race, and quite possibly not the last one. Even so, it's been a pretty darn clean race. I would say the first half of this race was absolutely perfect when it comes to the way that it's played out. And now we're gonna take in consideration it takes about 2 minutes to get around this racetrack every time there's a caution. So we're extending the race by 6 minutes each time, and that's just gonna drive up the patience level that's not gonna be there. 10 goes. 99 lays back a little bit here. And we'll see what's going to happen as the 00 looks to try to push. Daniel Solo looks to try to lead here. 99 there. It's going to be up on the high side. 7 of Langton to the bottom. 99 has the 62 with him now. But not much going on in the wake of what's in front of him. 99, 62 high side here. Christopher didn't have the restart he needed there to be able to make that work. John Langton in that third spot's going to have the 3 of Al Reed behind. Al Reed has to come to pit road. And has to serve a penalty for, I believe, speeding on pit road. So you have to serve that. Oh, everybody coming to pit road. Tuisku, Garland, Myers coming to pit road. Everybody coming to pit road. And maybe all working together. I'm not quite sure. Luethe, Solo, Langton, Parker, Hamilton, and the 99. So the 10 is out front. And pretty much these drivers are going to be looking at trying to make what they can. Al Reed might actually have to be serving a penalty here. I think that is exactly what's going on. All of these drivers doing so. Tuisku, Bromfield as well. 65 of Mayers coming off pit road. All of these drivers are serving on speeding penalties. That's the most I've ever seen at any league. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers serving speeding penalties as Alaric Luethe and Daniel Solo come around here. 3 wide into the corner. Caution's going to come back out. And Myers will be on the lead lap here. Or Mayers. Jeff will be on the 65 will be on the lead lap. Al Reed actually might get a lucky dog here. I'm not quite sure. He was coming off pit road when the caution came out. I'm not even sure why the caution came out. Yeah, everybody had we had 6 drivers come to pit road at the same time to serve speeding penalties. And now we're going to see what happened here. 13. Oh no. That's Mike right there. I think James might have gotten into the back quarter panel of the 13. We'll have to take a look here. .37 gave the 13 a bump. Goes to the high side. They're 3 wide. And then James just gets into the back quarter panel of the 13 there. Big oops. So Tuisku. Kind of want to look at that from Tuisku's point of view. Hold on. Caution comes out. He's leaving pit road here. Let's go to the cockpit. And then all of a sudden he gets, whoa! Oh. Hold on. What would you be thinking? All of a sudden, whoop! Oh man, Mike is on pit road. He has to get his car taken care of. Oh man, he doesn't even have tires. He can't even get the tires fixed on his car. That's unsettling. 10-007-99. I think the 99. He wasn't a lap down. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. The Wathy there Is Al Reed going to be your lucky dog? I believe so. Yep. Maybe. Or maybe not. Fifth caution of the race. Oh, maybe he is. Tuisku, we'll look at it as well. He'll be the next driver looking for the lucky dog position. 65 finds himself in a good situation. Parker Hamilton on pit road. Looks like Mike is still getting that car fixed. Unfortunate for him. Things do happen, but man, James. Looking at that right side. I want to check the right side. As he hit the wall there, he's gonna. I'm not seeing all that much going on with it. Like I said, first half of this race was a great run, and then now we're looking at a whole different situation. Now the gloves are starting to be torn off. Loethi's been able to hold on to the lead. Did a great job on the restart. He's not going to have Solo there with him. Sean Langton's going to be able to pull up some of that pace as well. There's a 62 of Wyborn. 99 needs a good restart behind a driver and be able to run his way up there. AC Deason 6th. Matt Redford in 7th. Austin Shappy and 8th. James Garland in 9th. Mayers is going to be in 10th. Last driver in the lead lap's going to be Al Reed. He's going to come around and be at the tail end of the field and have to work his way through the field in the course of 16, 15, 14, maybe 14 laps to go when we go back to green flag racing. All right, folks. They're pacing around. I'm going to take another hydrate break. I'll be right back. $15 laps to go. It'll be 14 this time by. Right now, Solo there on the high side. You're looking at that start-restart zone. The 10 will look at trying to gain a little bit more speed here on the outside here, or on the inside. 62 of Wyborn. All over the back bumper of Solo. That's only going to help Daniel Solo here on the restart. Good timing for the 13. Well, the 00. Langton in the 7. Wyborn in the 62. Way up high. 99 down low. Chris to the outside. 99 trying to pull some of that traffic. Way up high he goes. Caution comes back out there, wrecking on the back straightaway. Absolutely went from a clean race, fantastic driving, to back cautions here, where they're trying their darndest to make sure they're having the finish to the race. Bromfield involved, Al Reed involved. I think there's a big checkup that happened. We'll have to take a look. Bromfield right here, far chase. Matt Redford, Twisku there. Al Reed went to the high side. Big checkup. 70 into the 12, into the 3. Oh, man. Holding on for dear everything. Bromfield innocent bystander in that one as well. Big checkup on the inside. There was this is James Garland here. Let's go to Mike Killing back here. Anthony Garland behind Mike here. 65 there. 37. Big run. Checkup from the 37. 81. 84, 70. I mean, there was just an accordion effect that caused that to happen. And unfortunate. We see that happen quite a few times for some drivers. Today's just one of those things. Just happens. It happens. It is one of those things. Everybody's trying to put the pedal to the metal. That's what's going on. Loathe out front, Langton in second. Solo's going to be third. Christopher in fourth. Casey's going to be in fifth. Jeff is going to be in sixth. Wyborn, Shappy, Redford, Garland. Al Reed coming to pit road. Anthony Garland coming to pit road. Bromfield to pit road. Twisku should be... I don't know if Twisku's going to be your lucky dog. He should be your lucky dog. I don't think he was involved in that. I know Wayne was involved in that, so he won't be your lucky dog. Killingbeck should have been one of those drivers that wouldn't see that as well. So there goes Twisku, who's going to be back on the lead lap. Or, yeah, he is. Back on the lead lap this time by. All right. It'll be about 10 laps to go when they go back to green flag racing here. Drivers getting their damage fixed. There's Al Reed getting some stuff taken care of. Anthony Garland had his fast repair still. Bromfield, I believe, had his fast repair as well. So they'll be looking for a free pass or a lucky dog situation here. We shall see Al Reed getting that. He's getting it fixed. They're popping some dents out here. He'll be able to get almost a minute and a half of repairs taken care of as they continue to move around. Twisku's going to pass him for the time being. Al Reed will be looking there, and the pace car will be leaving 3 and 4, or into 3 right here. So the 10 able to hold on. Al Reed get the car fixed, at least the majority of it for sure. Twisku is going to be ready to go. James Garland now has starting to show some of that damage. I do like what they did to the car. That was a very, 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 very naughty movie. Redford gonna be in 9th here. Matt trying to get back to 7th where he started. Biggest movers of the race. Austin Shappy up 11. Loathe is going to be up 17 at the moment. Sean Langton You have to push some buttons here, push some boundaries. These drivers need to be very close, because if you don't, you're not really going to have that shot that you need. Pace car will go in, and we'll go back to it for 10 more laps. Gonna be cool, calm, and collected for just a little bit to get everybody rolling forward. Gotta get organized. Me speak today. They need to get organized. Find your teammates. Find out where you need to be. Assess the situation for a couple of laps, and then determine where you need to go and how you need to do it to set yourself up for the end of this race. That's gonna be the big factor here, and the run can be amazing. We just have to take a look and see where they're going to be able to push those buttons and push those boundaries. Sixth caution of the race, and the majority of them have come after the halfway point, and that is just, again, the anticipation, everything kind of working in that realm of what's going to happen. Where can I find myself? Where can I be? You don't want to pass the pace car. The 10 almost did before it got to pit road. 99 needs to choke up to the 7 here. 00 all over the back bumper of the 10. Green flag. '99 needed a better restart there. Didn't get to it. 7's going to drop low. 65 is right there behind the 99. 65 to the high side is going to drop in behind the 28. Casey Deese trying to hold on. 45, 37 up high. Wayne Garland trying to go with him as well. Garland looking for the free pass here. Has Bromfield with him. Bromfield needed to finish very well here today. Right now, it's looking as the 10 laps to go that he's going to need a better situation. Matt Redford back here pushing the 62 or trying to get to the 62. Bumpers are everywhere. 28, 37, 65, 65 of Jeff Myers trying to hold on to that PepsiCo. 37 to the back bumper of him. Second lane working. Very dicey. This is the diciest we've seen the field all day long. Wyborn right back there in the mix as well. 70 of Mike Killingbeck trying to get to the back bumper of his teammate. Going to roll it to 71 as well. Al Reed pulling paces as they need to. 9 laps to go here. And they are shaky. Sean Langton trying to go out front. Pulls in front of the 65. 99-65. I'm sorry, 99-7 side by side. 99 to the inside. 7 rolls the high side. 99 to the back bumper of the 00. Shows 13 on your screen. 7 to the high side. 65 almost turns him. 7 up, now 3 wide. 7 cycles back. They reckon. Back it up. We'll see what happened here. James Garland there in the 37. Or chase this one for you. Little net code, you saw that there. 37 comes down to avoid, and then that's what checked up the field, and then I mean, nothing wrong with what happened to James. He was just trying to avoid the incident there. A little netco to the 99 as well. And then, yeah, that's unfortunate. In the 84 of Wayne Garland here had Bromfield behind. Ooh, just turns right up there to avoid that in front of him. Twisco into the wall. 84 and 7 into the wall. That right side tire for the 84 is not going to be able to be used here. So Langton's going to come back around. Bromfield will be back on the lead lap, or should have been back on the lead lap here. He should be your lucky dog. I don't know if he's going to get it because of the incidental contact with the caution there. So we'll see. Anthony Garland's going to be here in the 81. Wayne Garland to pit road. He is trying to get himself to pit road here. That car is not turning. That's what happens to those cars. You see right there. He's trying to turn the car left, and that car is just not doing it. So he'll find himself sitting in his pit stall. That's unfortunate for Wayne. Solo in second. Myers third. Garland fourth. KCD's fifth. The 99 finds himself in sixth. Austin Shappy seventh. Al Reed's going to be eighth. Matt Redford and Wyborn ninth and 10th. Oathie able to lead here. Getting the restarts the right way. And I do believe Bromfield is going to get that lucky dog, so they're going to release him. And we'll go back to racing with 4 laps to go. 7th caution of the race. Lucky dog, lucky dog, lucky dog. Tonight, Road Series for the No Total Racing League. Make sure you tune in tonight for that. That's going to be a ton of fun. I'm beginning to have a bigger appreciation for the Road Series. I really am. Mayers is going to be in third. Garland, James, the man... is Grimes in the back of the car there. He's going to be in fourth. ACDs has an opportunity here to rebound as well. He started third. Solo was your pole sitter and has basically led the pace lap. I don't think he's led any other lap yet, so we'll see if he's going to be able to either push Loethi and then make a last lap pass for the win, or we'll see what happens, because now they really have to settle in as well. They tried to settle in there. They really did. Just unfortunate circumstances kind of happen. Big checkups happen. And, yeah, no. What do I know? I just commentate. I don't race this. Totally joking. I race all the time. Just not today. 10 65 37 28. It's going to be your top 5. And we're going to see what's going to happen to these drivers as they continue around this. Yeah. Good fun. 4 laps to go when we go back to Green Flag Racing. Hydrate, folks. It's that time. More water, more coffee. Or whatever you're drinking out there. Bromfield back on the lead lap. Garland's going to be looking for that as well. There's the 13 of Mike Durfee's going to be back out there. That right side tire still trying to hold on. 84 of Wayne Garland back out there as well. He had the toe. He got a fast repair and looks like a new tire on there. The way he's going to be running. 13 drivers on the lead lap. Be 4 laps to go. Pace car's in. 65 to the back bumper of the 10. 10 goes. 65 gets a good restart with him. 37 drops in low. Solo to the high side. Not quite clear just yet. 99 rolls the high lane as well. We're going to stick right here at the front. 4 laps to go. 65 to the bottom. 37 up into the lane. A little wiggle for him there on the bottom. Going to be able to carry forward. 28 of KCD's. 71, 45. They're wrecking again. No caution. Everything off the racing surface. 10, 65, 37. 00 has Al Reed to the high side. KCD's there as well. Good run with the 65. Giving a big shove to the 10 there. Big check up to the inside. 37 there. There'll be 3 laps to go this time by. They're wrecking behind. Caution comes out. First attempt at green, white, checkered coming up. 8th caution of the race. All righty. We're going to come around to it. Big run, big all kinds of things happening right there. The double check for the 2 attempts at a green, white check. It does look like Wayne Garland's going to get a free pass here. So Wayne is going to come back around. He'll be your lucky dog here. As Casey Deese is on pit road. And Wayne is going to be taking a look at that. I think Casey is having to fix that car pretty heavily here. Some heavy damage on the 28. Anthony Garland's still a lap down. I think he might have got some incidental contact there. So missed the lucky dog. James is going to be here as well. Looks like James is going to be maybe a lap down. Let's throw up the ticker here. No, James is in 10th. It's not right with my relative on the right. Apologies about that, folks. Anthony Garland still looking for a free pass here, so he has one more time, one more chance for him. They have a caution before the end of this race. First caution came out on lap 11. I'm sorry, lap 10. Second caution came out. Oh, it was a while. I'm scrolling, folks, sorry. Was it lap 35? I think it was. Lap 33. So first half of the race saw 2 cautions. We've seen 6 more since the second half of the race. So that's that just tells you how the first half of the race, when you have your strategy and you have everything kind of going in and things run green, that's where you typically you have your mindset. Then second half of the race, you're like, all right, I got to push it a little bit more, and that's kind of what we're seeing here is that we're getting down to the nitty gritty where there's no look that you're going to be able to give here that isn't going to be an aggressive move. Alaric has led a good chunk of laps here. Daniel Solo to the outside. He was your pole sitter. He's been able to keep himself inside the top 3 for at least the latter third of this race. And right there was battling for the lead on the high side when the caution came out. It was very close to having that lead. Alaric will be there to the inside. 65 is going to roll with Myers. If I was Alaric, I would have probably chosen the high line here. Maybe putting Daniel Solo behind me again. We'll see what happens. Jeff's been doing a really good job of putting his nose to the bumper, but Al Reed will do that. Al Reed up on the high side will be right there. The 99, it's been getting a few slower restarts here, so we'll see if he's going to be able to rebound here. Tuisku on the high side has really been pushing some boundaries as well. 7 of Langton to the bottom side, 31.58 on the iRating, the highest iRating in the field at the moment. Finds himself in some dire straits here to get himself into the mix. So the 12 of Bromfield finds himself in 9th right now, so he's going to really need to make heavy moves pretty quickly. But these drivers really need a white flag here. That'll be all gloves off, and that'll pretty much take the cake on the race. So we'll see what happens here as we're going to be green, white, checker, brown. 10 goes, 13 to the high side, 65 gets a good bump from the 99 behind. Be able to keep up. 3 is going to be there to the high side as well. Solo to the lead as the 3 pulls back within reach. Loethi to the bottom, 65 rolling. It's got a bigger, wider view here. It is full send down the back straightaway. They are dicey. Al Reed, a big shove to the 13. Talk about pushing. That's exactly what's going on up there. 3 to the bottom. 00's going around. Caution's going to come out one more time. Al Reed made the move there. Solo went with him. Just Al Reed kind of got below him and hooked him a little bit there. Unfortunate for both of those drivers. One of our second attempt. Hopefully we'll see what happened. Hang final nine. The big run for Solo. That was a great restart for Solo and Al Reed on the high side. Just unfortunate. Far chase. 3 with Solo here. 3 drops low. Oh, wrong hook. Wrong place the bumper. It's unfortunate. Oh, Bromfield into him as well. Man, oh man. Tuisku's going to have a good restart here. Austin Chappie's going to be in third or in second. We'll see what happens. Last attempt at green white checker. That just unfortunate for Daniel. A great restart for Solo there. Anthony Garland will be back on the lead lap, I do believe. He should get a lucky dog here. Bromfield will be in 9th. Loathi had to jump to pits. Something happened to Alaric. What happened to... Oh, no. The 10 was caught up in that. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm backing up, folks, because I want to see where his contact came. It's so unfortunate. It's far chase this one. I didn't see him get hit. He had the 65. He and the 65 worked really well here. Oh, no. Oh, no. That right side tire, it went flat, of course. You see the sparks right there. And his engine is toast. And he had to jump to pit road. Man, oh, man. That was going to be the makings of a heck of a race here. You know, Al didn't mean to do it. You know that Solo was trying to come down. They were working really well together, and that's unfortunate. Daniel's still fast, and he still had a fast repair, so he's going to have an opportunity here. We'll see if the double lot can get himself around. He'll be behind Josh Bromfield here. Garland will start at the tail end of the field here. Skokie says, come on, 99. Last attempt at a green-white checkered here. 9th caution of the race. 2 for the first half, and then 7 for the end. Hamlin got his payback on Chastain. Did he? Oof. I mean, who's winning? Who's leading the race right now? I saw Busch was in the lead earlier. They finished the race already? Gotta refresh. Saw Kyle was in the lead. Hamlin 145. Kyle Busch is there. Elliott's in 3rd. Christopher Bell in 4th. Tyler Reddick in 5th. 15 to go. Man, oh man. Reed, Tuisku, Shappy. That's going to be your top 3. Garland, James Garland back up in the top 5 again. Christopher in the 99 really needs a heavier restart here. He's won from 5th before, but you gotta. I think at this particular point, you've gotta push more. Even if a caution comes out, it's a different situation. Reed elects the high lane. He's still looking for his first win of the series. He'll have James Garland there. Tuisku will be there in the 6th. Every one of these drivers want to win. Sean Langton having a good benefit here. Now your points leader in the series is going to be in 8th. He'll restart on the high side. 99 can choke up to the 45. Everybody should be very tight right now. And that's not something that we've been seeing on the restarts. We've been seeing some of the layback here. I mean, this is the final 3 laps of the race, regardless of how you look at it. Last attempt of the green-white checker. We want to be as close and as buttoned up as possible. So Al Reed will pull the 37 along the high side. He's got a whole car length in front of the 6 here. Pace car's in. Waiting for the start-restart zone here. Tuisku, 37, 45, 99 to the bottom. Green flag. 3 drops low. 37's going to be rolling high. Tuisku's going to be there. They're running. They're going places. Al Reed, Robert Tuisku, the line to be controlled here. 99 to the bottom side. Tuisku, big run with the 3. Shappy in 3rd here. They roll high. 99 goes with the 45. Tuisku to the bottom. They lost all the momentum, and they're wrecking. Caution's going to come out. Al Reed's going to win. Tuisku's going to be 2nd. Shappy's going to be 3rd. So Al Reed wins. Before they could take the white flag, Langton is going to drop. Bromfield will finish ahead of him here. And they'll have to wait with the pace car for the final lap. Pace car will leave here. And Al Reed gets a great restart. Tuisku was going to have a last lap pass. You could see the setup. And Shappy will finish 3rd. Christopher will finish 4th. And then Solo will finish 5th. A rebound for Daniel Solo. We're going to go take a look and see what happened to Sean Langton here. I think the 37 of Garland got into the 71 there. I will have to go back and take a look. That is unfortunate for those drivers here. 7 of Langton had an inside line run. Let's take a look. A bump to the 71. Yeah, they were just trying to run. Helicopter for the 7 here. Unfortunate. You know what? It's all good. Al Reed gets his first win of the series, or of this season, dominating last season, and now finally getting his first win. So that'll give him a bump in points as well. He's trying to catch up to that championship status. And a good. He and Redford probably 2 of the best that I would think would be at Watkins Glen. Trying to take that win next to Solo and company. So we'll see what happens there. But checkered flag comes out. Al Reed wins it. Tuisku's going to finish 2nd. Shappy 3rd. They have to stay behind the pace car and cross the start-finish line before they can do anything else. So that is it. Al Reed to celebrate here. My Irish friend. My favorite driver in iRacing. Got involved in some stuff earlier. Got involved in with the 00 just 2 cautions ago, or a caution and a half, 2 cautions ago. And able to rebound himself here. No doubt he's going to have some apologies coming. But 6 of Robert Tuisku able to have big rebounds here. Austin Shappy, good to see him inside the top 3 again. A Burlington, Vermont native. And man, oh man, good run for him. Nice job. Killingbeck just trying to help Al Reed there for a moment. Found himself a couple of laps down. There's just a whole lot happening. So they're going to celebrate as a team. We're going to give you your race results. Reed, Shappy, and Christopher technically got 3rd, according to iRacing. Austin Shappy Was DQ'd? Hold on. It's Al Reed, Shappy, and Christopher. What happened to Tuisku here? Hold on. Hold on, folks. I got to have a talk with the league real quick. Hold on just a second. Well, we'll talk. We're going to talk to Al Reed. We're going to do that. That's a real situation. Because we know that Al Reed got the win here. Congratulations to the number 3. I've always touted you as my favorite driver on iRacing, and you go and you show it again. You and Solo had a great restart there, and I know that contact was both of you coming down and just that wrong place, wrong time as far as the nose, the button of the nose goes, but able to capitalize and know that you had a good restart there at the end as well. Walk me through the race and all the rebounds and all the stuff that you had. And also, I saw your TikTok where you had that fantastic interview the other day, and I laughed hysterically. Congratulations on the win here today.
Jesus, sure, thanks so much, Jason. I know I'm not going to go as Irish on this one, though, as I didn't. Those guys were just trying to keep it super serious, and I just wanted to break them, and it did. I'm happy with that. But I know, Jason. I can have the fun with you. I can have the fun with you anytime. So it's like this is all for fun. It's all part of the community, like, you know.
Absolutely. Hey, you get your first win of the season. Turned out to be. Oh, there's my grandkid. Hold on.
Hi, grandkid.
Yep. Well, my grandkid's a puppy. I'm just because
All right.
That's I don't want any grandkids yet, so my grandkid's a puppy. Anywho, Al, walk me through this one. I know that you had that. I don't know, the last third of the race you got involved in a caution. You had to wait for a lucky dog and then and get yourself back around. Lucky dog came out at the right time.
Yeah. So before that, we were doing pretty well. Teammates, myself, Mike Hillenbeck, Rob Twisky, were doing really, really well. We're out front for the first two pit stops, at least, is what it felt like. And then I got a black flag for passing under yellow or something like that. I don't really understand how it worked, but I think because lane choice, something like that. Anyway, it happened. Went down a lap, got lucky dog, just like I said, came back. Next thing I know, I was 11th. So I was like, right, next to go. And then I was going because the 4, 5, 6 cars in front of me were all on, they're a lap down. So I was like, I gotta go. With 20 laps to go, I need to get in position for the last 5. So I took a 3 wide. Something happened. The next thing you know, I'm sideways and I'm kissing front bumpers with Wayne Garland. That was a bit of fun. And then we had the restart, and then we got a pretty good restart. And then I expected Solo to come down, but he didn't. And I was like, well, if he's not going down, I'm going down. So I went down, and I think he went down as well. But I don't know if it came down as a bit of a block or whatever. But I had my nose there. You know yourself, man. It's 2 to go. You're not going to lift to let him in. So it was like, you made your decision. I made mine. So we got to deal with it. Unfortunately, he went around. But it was interesting, man. That was a wild Talladega. That's probably the wildest Talladega races I've ever done. To go from pole, well, not pole, sorry, outside pole, you could say, to get a penalty, to go on the lap down, to getting a lucky dog, to getting scratching, to getting top 10, to getting the win. Like, that's crazy.
It's a back and forth kind of day, and I was talking about it in the first half of the race. You only had 2 cautions, and then the end of the race is just you can start feeling the animosity just kind of build, and so cautions were starting to happen. People were making more and more dangerous, quote unquote, moves here to be able to put themselves in position. And I tell you what, still made for an interesting race. It really did. It was. It's great to see that everybody still has some good.
And you
feelers about
doubted
it.
me. You doubted me, huh?
I
Look
did.
at that.
I did.
Yeah, you did. No. Never doubt an Irishman.
No. I don't have any doubt. I don't have any doubt in you. What I was like was this one's anyone's ball game today, and that's kind of one of the big factors with super speedways. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know. You never know. It was great. I just got to give a big shout out to Mike Killenbeck, Rob Twisco, my teammates out today. Great, fantastic, pushing buddies. Couldn't have without them. And I got to give a special thanks to digitalmotorsports.com. They are online retailers for all sim racing hardware. So if you're looking for some new sim racing hardware, check out digitalmotorsports.com.
Yeah, absolutely. Al, always a pleasure, my man. Again, folks, Al Reed is my favorite driver in iRacing, and I am not afraid. I've said it in every series, so I'm going to say it again here. But Al, always a pleasure, my man, and I keep rocking that paint scheme. I love it.
You too, Jason. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Love you.
Always. That's the man. He's from Leitrim, Ireland, and of course, he didn't go as Irish as he did. You have to go check it out. He tagged me in it on TikTok. It's absolutely freaking awesome. Go check him out. You will love it. I promise. He had a blast doing it. Al Reed, the number 3, killing it. Let's talk to Austin Shabby, though, because 45 picks up second here. And I'm not sure how iRacing scored or what happened there to do it, but I was going to talk to you anyway. Because it had you scored third on my right screen, and then whenever I pull up the race results, I'm like, oh, he's second. Yeah, we need to talk. But congrats, dude! What a race that was. You are the biggest mover of the race, and you had to make some moves.
Yeah, especially I feel like that was my race to lose there. That caution really screwed Chris and I. We were pushing for the win there. Yeah, coming into this race, I failed to qualify because I had to restart my router, and just barely made it in time for the race. But man, I had some saves. I don't think that I should have saved it that last caution for the green-white checker, but for whatever reason, my car didn't take any damage. And that lap 67 wreck was wild. But after that, it was just trying to push for the win, trying to push my teammates, and just trying to stay out of the wrecks.
Yeah, I mean, the first half, I was talking to Al about it. The first half of the race was smooth. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better start of the race. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, if it runs green, you might see a caution or two here. If it runs like this the entire race, this is going to be your best race of the season so far. And then I told Al, you could just feel everything starting to build, and every caution just added to it, and it just became it became exactly what it did. 2 cautions for the first half of the race, and you get 7, 8 more for the last half of the race. It just happens. I mean, you guys got a good group of guys here, and a lot of people don't take it to heart. But those, but the super speedway, you get tempers here.
Oh yeah, and I was not in a position this entire race to push, and that's where I do the best in super speedway, is sitting right in second place and pushing the leader out. And I was hoping Twisco would stay in front of me and actually go for the race win himself, but it seemed like him and Al were very intent on taking 1-2 there. Because if he would have stayed out in front of me, I would have just pushed the hell out of him. And then we just had to take a chance. Chris and I dive into the outside and just trying to make something work. And that caution came out at the worst time for us, but it worked out. I'm happy to finally finish a race this season. My first race finish this entire season. So I'm through the roof that I even got second.
And you know what? You finished inside the top 3, and I get to talk to you, and you're not sitting on pit road, and it's awesome. Austin, always a pleasure to be able to get you up here and talk to you. Last season was a much better season for you, but going forward, we got Watkins Glen next week, and a couple more races before the end of the season where it's going to be. I don't know. Points might be coming down to the wire here. Langton and Bromfield are kind of buttoning some things up, but now Al Reed just goes and sticks his nose up there and says, well, I've got something to say here.
You know, and that between that and the team points too, we're neck and neck in the team points with Crash Test Tummies, and I think this may have pushed us past Wild Aces because Wild Aces did not have a good finish this race.
I know, and they're like the super speedway kings at the moment.
Yeah, it seemed like out on track, they went down a lap on one of the last cautions because they were pitting under green flag, and it worked out perfectly for us. But I just can't get over the fact that I was totally in the catbird seat there and just kind of screwed it up. Well, I didn't screw it up, but caution screwed me up.
Yeah, cautions do come out at the wrong times occasionally. Congratulations always to everybody that finishes in the top 3, but more importantly, Austin finished the race today, and we like hearing that. Mr. Shappy, give your shout outs.
Just shout out to all my teammates, Matt Redford, Chris Moyes, Jack Wyborn, Casey. This was a sketchy race for us as a team. We had some team on team incidents on accident in pit road and under caution that was some netcode errors, and I'm happy that we were able to pull out a double podium here with Chris and I on second and third, and Matt picking up just a couple of positions back from there, I think. But
yeah, Redford's super fast, always.
Absolutely. Always. Thanks again. Absolutely. Thank you for broadcasting.
Oh, hey, it's great content. Super speedways are always great content, regardless. Even if I sound like I'm like, damn it, they had another caution. It's because, damn it, they had another caution. It was getting good. That's like...
I thought my race was over on lap 67. I absolutely was screaming into the microphone, thinking my race was over, and the car straightened out. Caution didn't come out, and then when I think it was the 70 came up and from under the apron just way up to the top and hit Jack and right in front of me, and I got lucky again. So this race was a whole lot of luck for me. I ended up missing a whole lot of wrecks that I should have taken me out.
I tell you what, it's good luck.
That's the luck that I've been missing for the rest of the season, all in this race.
Hopefully you finish the next couple.
I hope so too, but that's what it feels like,
I understand. Mr. Shappy, always much love to you, man. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, it's 45 comes home second, and let's talk to the 99. You got some fans out there ready to rock and roll with you. Christopher I thought you finished fourth, and then something happened in iRacing, something happened to Isku, and according to the relative, you finished third.
Yeah, I heard I heard it was some kind of a penalty issue or something like that.
Oh man.
Oh,
I wish iRacing would tell me what happens with that sometimes. Then I can be like, oh, that's what happened. But...
yeah, I was like, I got a fourth place finish, not bad. I mean, not a podium. And then Austin's like, you just finished third. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, hey, I got a taste of the podium finally.
Chris, you led some laps. Your restarts are where I was probably your hardest critic out there when it came to your restarts, just trying to push you up there. I'm willing your car closer to the car in front of you to get the better restart. And I was probably your hardest critic today, because I was like, he's got a car, the car, get on its bumper, give him a big, but nonetheless, you still were able to stay clean. You get involved in one incident, had to come take your fast repair.
No, I never had to take a fast repair. I still had it.
Oh, you still had it? Nice. Okay, well, you get involved in one incident, I know that, but for the most part, I mean, it was a pretty clean race here.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of radio chatter, and I didn't hear the call out for the pace car. And next thing I know, I was fuel saving, and I saw it coming up, and I was like, oh. And I tried to just go in between, split everyone, and I guess I never even touched Stephen Parker, but he went back and looked at it and said it was netcode. I haven't seen it yet, but
it happens. I mean, I've seen netcode happen. I've seen lots of things happen today.
It shouldn't happen. I'm and sorry, I just want to say to him too. I'm sorry again, Stephen.
Yeah, it happens. Everybody has their feel, and we all drive from the cockpit view, and going back and looking at racing incidents in the race, some cautions could have been avoided, some patience could have been had, but then again, sometimes I think maybe tighter racing kind of did this. We saw some single file racing for the first half of the race that kind of lets you dictate where you needed to be, and it worked out great for you. Not just to have you would have had a top 5 finish here, but you also had good team action, good teamwork going on out there as well with your teammates.
Yeah, we were working real well together. We had good cohesion. It was a shame that Matt got taken out there in the end, but
yeah, it happens. It does happen. Well, we got to move on from it. We're going to go Road Series racing next week, and
oh yeah,
it's Watkins Glen's a ton of fun. I wish I could race with you guys, because then I would try to I don't know.
I've been putting in some laps trying to practice it.
It's fun. It's Watkins Glen's my favorite road course for any car. And I know it's iconic. I know it's simple for those who consider it, but it really puts up some good racing. And it's a short enough track that it makes a difference. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And, all right, Chris.
Alrighty.
Congratulations, P3. Give you a shout out.
Thank you. I'm gonna give a shout out to Austin Chappie and my team. Actually, all my teammates. We worked real well together. And give a shout out to my girlfriend, Jen, for letting me do iRacing. I probably wouldn't be here with you guys if it wasn't for her.
There you go. I like it, Jen. Keep pushing him. Like when he gets all frustrated and flustered, just pop him on the back of the head and say, "Shh, get out there and race some more." That's good, Chris. Much love, man. I'll be seeing you in Star Citizen here pretty soon, and we're gonna have some fun with that. Chris is the guy that got me more involved in Star Citizen. Jessica Kazam was the one that showed me the game, but Chris is the one that kind of worked with me in the game, so that there's big it's kudos from my side on this one as well. But Chris, always a pleasure, man, and congratulations. We get to talk to you one more time. Hopefully, over the next couple of races, we'll be able to talk to you again. I know that we're getting close to the championship here for these drivers and for you guys, and team championships are going to be very important. I know that you guys are trying to button some stuff up, so man, look forward to seeing what you're going to be doing next week.
Thanks. I just realized I grabbed the fastest lap too that race.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Your teammate got biggest mover too. That's even bigger. So that's
Shappy started in the back, so huge.
There's some big moves here. Chris, we'll see you next week, my man. Actually, I'll see you here in like 10 minutes.
Yep. Okay.
It's the 99. He finishes at third, and it's a good race. I know there's cautions, and I get flustered with cautions because the racing starts to pick up pace and things start doing what they do. And this might be something that I kind of hit on and talk about. It happens in every race, happens everywhere. I love this league so much that I care about what they're doing and how they're doing it. And I'm cheering them on. I am fans of every one of these guys. Every one of them, from Alaric to Daniel to Wayne to Anthony. Al Reed, of course, is my favorite driver on iRacing. If you had to pick your favorite NASCAR driver, my favorite NASCAR driver is Kyle Larson. Has been since Dale Jr. retired. It's just kind of the way things have gone. And he's had his issues that he's had to take care of, and I'm glad to see him rebound and get a championship last week and do what he needs to do. But there's things that you become friends and you have good highlights with folks, and I'm able to take in consideration that I love everything that happens here in this league and what they do. Tuisku, I thought, he had a second. He was going to have a second place finish after his rough day. That would have been awesome to be able to see what he was going to be able to do as well. Things happen. Things happen for the most part that you don't necessarily see, and it happens. So, but they'll be back next week, and they're going to get some Road Series action in. We're going to have some Road Series action tonight with the No Toad Racing League. That's going to be a ton of fun tomorrow night. The IVRL is going to be at Pocono, so we're going to see what they're going to be able to do there. Tuesday night, back at it with the Goat Racing Truck Series. Wednesday night at Winston Throwback Series is back racing again. I think they're at Las Vegas, I believe. Thursday night, Chop Shop Xfinity Series. Will still have their video that I was working on earlier, and couldn't get the voiceover right, so I need to redo that. But we'll have that. It's going to be played. We're going to make sure we get that taken care of. Get a recap of their next gen series and the win that they had over there, or Andrew Payne's win that he had over there. We have some fun, folks. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you later on tonight. We're gonna go have some fun and chill out, relax, and do some good things. Go chill with my my grand dog. That's what I'm calling him. My grand dog. I love him. He's amazing. He's little. He's tiny, and yeah, he's cute. His name's Scrappy. He's cool. Much love, folks. We'll see you in the next one.